Hi everyone, happy Friday. I just want to touch base really quick with everybody about what's been going on. I know I haven't been posting anything, and that is because I have been having a few little medical issues going on here in the past couple of weeks. I did make a couple of posts that I had a mammogram done and they did find something. So, this is not the first time this has happened to me. 7 years ago, we were in the middle of moving and I had to have my mammogram done around that time, and I wanted to get it done before we actually moved because I knew I was going to be super busy with unpacking. So I had that mammogram done, and of course I get the call that they found something in my left breast, and I went and had an ultrasound done, and it turned out just to be a cyst. So I was all happy with that because I was so worried back then. You got everything on your mind about moving, and then I had this happen, and I'm like, okay, I don't know if I can take all this at once. So, when I got the call again, this time for my mammogram that I had done a couple of weeks ago, my left breast again, the first thing I was thinking was, is it my cyst? Is there something going on with that? And so I asked them, I said, I do have a cyst in my left breast that they found 7 years ago. And she says, oh no, this is something different. And I'm like, so I'm getting a little worried. And I'm like, okay, I knew we had to do another ultrasound. And then, so she said, I said, what's your earliest? It was like 9 days away. And I'm like, okay, that's, you hate to wait that long, but I know you have to. So I got it scheduled. And a couple of days in, after getting that scheduled, I get this major nasty head cold. And I am still battling a little bit. My throat is really dry right now and a lot of mucus. So in the meantime of waiting to go get my ultrasound done, I am really, really sick. And I haven't been this sick in like 15 years. So that's why I sound a little bit hoarse right now. And so I'm just, by the time I go to get my ultrasound done, it was on Wednesday, the 18th. I'm just getting over the head cold with all the bad symptoms, and I feel fine. I'm getting some energy back and everything. I do feel a lot better. Like I said, it's just my throat bugging me a little bit right now. And so I go in for my ultrasound. Of course, and then they also told me, the lady told me on the phone when I scheduled it could take up to 2 hours, which I thought was kind of odd, but yes, now it can take up to 2 hours. At least for me it did. So I go, and the first thing they want to do is another mammogram. So I get 3 pictures done on my left breast because she said the doctor wants to look at that first, just have some different angles, and this, kind of look at it first and see if we really need to do an ultrasound. I said, okay. So we do that. I'm sitting there waiting, and then she comes back, yes, you're going to have an ultrasound done. So I go in, I have my ultrasound done, and then the doctor comes in and says he still can't see what it is because it's really small. So he said he can't tell if it's just liquid, like a mass that has some liquid in it, like my cyst. And so he said, I suggest a biopsy. And I'm like, oh, biopsy. I've never had a biopsy. I don't know what to expect or anything. I'm like, okay. He says, we can either do it today. It might be a little while. I might have to be here a little while. And I'm like, okay. Or we can reschedule. And I'm like, I really don't want to reschedule. I want to get it over with and find out, what's going on. I said, well, let's just do it now. So had the biopsy done. And that was an experience. Yeah, still a little tender. I didn't have any, they tell you all these things like afterwards, like she's telling me, oh, well, you may have a lot of bruising. You could have some swelling. You could get an infection. Luckily, none of that happened. I had just a teeny little bit of bruising that had happened like right away. And, it's a little tender. It's a little hard to sleep. That's for one thing. Trying to sleep at night. Right now, these past couple nights, it's kind of hard because it is a little, tender here. And, but yeah, everything, no big, she said I could feel like a big lump in there or anything, nothing like that. Everything feels fine, at least all that's well. And then he tells me, it's probably going to be Monday or Tuesday next week. And I'm like, okay, that's fine, I guess, a little more waiting. But actually, I got a call yesterday. And, I hardly get phone calls, and I wasn't expecting a phone call. So, I was kind of tired yesterday, and I was just kind of sitting in the chair watching some TV, and my phone rang, and it was kind of far away, and I'm like, oh gosh, I don't really want to get up and get it. But I got up. By the time I got to the phone, I could see it was the doctor's office, but I couldn't answer it quick enough. And I thought, oh my gosh, the first thing I'm thinking is, what's wrong? Because I can't see where it's just the next day. It's been just a little over 24 hours since they did it, and I wouldn't think I'd get my results that quick. So I was like, oh my gosh. First thing I'm thinking, like, don't tell me something went wrong with the samples and they have to take more or something. I'm just like, please don't let it be something like that. And as they told me that they would not leave a message, with the test results, that they would actually leave a message for me to call back. But there was a message, and it was good news. So I was kind of surprised that she left the results on there saying that it was not cancer. So I get my results also in an email, and it said what they think it is. So I had to look it up, see what it was, because I don't know their the medical lingles. So they suspect that it's like a cyst that has burst is what it is, and I don't have to go back for another year. So so that's good. Just want to get over this cold, for one thing, so I can feel better, because it has been not fun these past few weeks here. And like right now, I don't know if anybody else has experienced anything with the cold front coming through. Yesterday, it was 88 degrees here. And today, it's going to be in the 40s. It's already rained already. We've got snow in the forecast for tomorrow. And I think it's maybe 3 to 6 inches here in the Denver area. So, nothing new with the weather here. This is this is par for the course. This is what we normally have in May. We still get snow here. No big deal. But it's so funny because this is actually the weekend of our community garage sale here. And they're still having it. It starts today and tomorrow. Of course, I'm not participating. I did not have anything ready for it. It was kind of really quick this year. Last year they had it in July, and I thought about doing it if it was in July again, but a little too early. But I guess some people are still having theirs today. Gonna stay inside. Yeah, gonna stay inside, try to get well. I want to thank everybody for all of your prayers and all of your comforting and kind words. They really did help me out. And I don't know when I'm going to get another video going. I just really have no energy. I've been lucky just to get some laundry done around here. I haven't done any housework or anything. And it's funny because Wednesday I was actually feeling kind of good, and I thought I'd get the lawn mowed until I had to have this done. So lawn did not get mowed. I'm trying to get it mowed before the bad weather, but looks like we'll have to wait till next week. So I'm going to be taking it easy this weekend, and like I said, I just don't know when I'm going to get anything up yet. I am not 100% on my energy. I haven't done any kind of decorating in the past few weeks, or any kind of DIYs, haven't been in my craft room. But again, I want to thank everybody for all of your prayers and your kind words, because they did really, really help me out with this. So that's it. Like I said, I just wanted to touch base really quick in case some of you didn't see my posts earlier, the past 2 posts, and were wondering what was going on. But hopefully next week I can get some energy in me and get something going, because I do want to get some crafting done, and of course my decorating done. I have taken all my bunnies are gone, so just kind of going back to regular decor here. Maybe bring out some lemons. I don't know what I want to do yet. Just kind of want to get well here first. So I want to wish all of you a very wonderful weekend, and hopefully I will see you sometime next week. Bye for now.